We're going to talk about a live recording and we're going to break it down step by step of an ISA calling a real estate lead generated from Facebook. So this is actually about as practical as can get of a recording. We're going to actually break down and analyze it. We're going to pause it. We're going to show you guys the thought process and the whole script. So if you guys just watch this video and you guys are generating leads from Facebook, whether you're generating it themselves or using another third-party provider, just by using this breakdown today, you guys can probably get a lot of value. But before we get into the video, guys, I want to introduce myself. My name is Prav Mangat. I'm the co-founder here at GenerateAgentLeads.com. And simply put, we help real estate agents, teams, and brokerages install proven marketing systems and inside sales systems that they can actually self-manage and own so you can grow their real estate business online. So without all out of the way, I do want to go ahead and talk about the video today. And that's going to be structured. So I'm going to start off by talking about the real estate inside sales process. And then we're going to go ahead and play that call recording. And the call recording is something we share with our private clients. And it's actually a call recording of a script that we show. Now the script, a lot of us actually have a lot of scripts and some of them are really good. But for the most part, more often than not, almost all scripts in all sales verticals, whether it's real estate, whether it's mortgage insurance, whether it's software or consulting, they're usually question-based selling frameworks. And it's important to understand that because when you guys will see today, it actually is a question-based selling framework. So I do want to talk about the real estate inside sales process. So a common question most real estate agents ask is, how do I convert real estate leads into actual business? And this is actually an age-old question because we've all bought leads, we've all tried generating these, we all boosted posts, but it's very hard to convert leads. And the exponential growth and expansion of smart technology have actually allowed a lot of real estate agents to take advantage of conversion techniques and strategies, right? And now a lot of buyers and sellers, they search for the homes online, right? And they use their smartphones or laptops. And it gives people a really easy access to the internet to view homes and data online, right? So it also gives agents access to a wider audience. It's also going to give buyers access to a multitude of agents in their area. And how do you capture these potential leads? How do you determine which buyers are serious now in the next 3 to 6 months or need to be revisited in another 6 or 12 months? More importantly, how do you nurture these leads without taking your time away, right? So this is where the inside sales agent comes in. And I always say this, right? In real estate, there's 2 full-time jobs. And there's the inside sales job, there's the outside sales job. And the thing is that most real estate agents, a lot of teams and brokers have inside sales agents. If you don't, keep listening. They actually neglect the role of the inside salesperson. And another example of this is like, when we look at, I've worked in software sales, and they have these setters and they have the closers. They have the BDRs and they have the SDRs. Maybe you guys can relate if you guys have been in corporate America, right? And the setter and closer model is pretty much the same thing in real estate. You got the inside sales agents and you got the outside sales agents. And the inside sales agents, like I said, they're going to come in and do all of the work where it's going to help line up opportunities for the outside sales agent. And oftentimes, inside sales agents in real estate are sometimes just new agents, right? Now, you can also have, even people that are not going to be ever real estate agents. They just want to do inside sales. But let me tell you guys something right now. Having been in inside sales, it's not an easy job. And I'm not saying outside sales is any easier. They're both hard, but inside sales is definitely hard, right? And it involves having mindset, and it's something that is a skill set that needs to be learned. And an inside sales agent is a professionally trained and, in this case, licensed, but I've also seen unlicensed salespeople, and they're also calling real estate leads. It just depends on your regulations of the market, right? So they're actually representatives who will take the burden of lead conversion off your plate and maintain contact with leads. So some responsibilities that inside sales agents will do is they'll reach out to internet leads with a designated time frame after inquiry has been made. So the recording we're talking to you guys today about is for inquiry of our list of homes, right? And they want to speak with potential clients and determining where they are. They'll also, see where are they at 3 to 6 months out, 6 to 12 months out. With the help of a CRM, they could put them in nurture campaigns, and they're going to scrub the leads. And they're going to schedule appointments for leads that are ready to act now. They're going to warm up the leads using content. We like to use video sales letters in the real estate space. But in the end of the day, they're going to schedule appointments with leads. And they're going to keep in contacts with leads until they're ready to buy and sell. Then you can use a lot of tools. And you may be asking yourself, why would I hire an inside sales agent when I can do all this stuff, right? The answer is that, every real estate agent should have an inside sales agent because in the end of the day, there's 2 jobs, right? That's what we say. So a lot of real estate agents will then ask, well, this company is offering me to do everything for me. They're offering for me to scrub my leads, call my leads, do an ISA. But the thing is, it's very expensive as well sometimes to hire companies like that. And secondly, I'm a big fan of owning everything in your business. And the reason I say this is because as you grow, it often gets less profitable, and you having control over this allows you to be, have a quick sanity check over everything inside your business. And this is how you actually retain higher profit margins, right? And speaking about the word retain, internet leads can be retained using an inside sales agent, right? So inside sales agent is standing by, ready to make contact with internet leads as soon as they come in. They reach out to clients while they're looking at your website, right? Or they just opted in on a lead form on Facebook. And research has shown that an internet lead that isn't contacted quickly and efficiently is a client lost. And the reason we say this is because people's attention spans are low, right? And it's not just Facebook leads that need quick follow-up, it's any lead. And the thing is that inside sales agent can help that. Now, I'm not a whole fan of the whole 5-minute thing. Yes, it does work. It has a time and place for it. But people still like to do their research as to who they're going to work with. And we talk about this in other videos on our YouTube channel about video sales letters and everything. But the most important thing is at least reaching out to them at the same day they opted in. Whenever I work with ISAs, I always ask the question, how many times did you call? Did you call at least 2 times back to back and leave a voicemail? Something like, hey, this is John, call me back. You don't even have to see your real estate agent because people will call you back just like that. You actually just want them to have a call back. That's the whole point of a voicemail anyways. And the second thing is like, what time do you call? Right? Like, do you call in the morning? Do you call in the evening? For me personally, 4 o'clock to 8 o'clock is the best time to call real estate leads because that's when they usually pick up. And I've had the best success personally at 6 o'clock. Like 6 o'clock is like my golden time because people pick up the calls, right? So in addition, many internet leads come from clients who are not quite ready, right? Because we don't live in a perfect world, right? Not everyone's going to be pre-approved and ready to go in the next 3 months, right? So it's important. Actually, the fortunes are made in the long-term nurture, right? Because when we capture leads earlier on, we're not competing with other agents, right? We can actually get them on and talk to them before they ever even spoke to an agent. And that's the benefit, right? That's why I like to use Facebook ads because that's why they're so profitable. So, and ISA will keep in touch with these leads over time and retain their business when they're ready to be actively engaged. So an ISA will be able to send email marketing blasts. You can also do that. They'll also be able to send voicemails. They'll also be able to send offers to your database. Like, hey, we're looking for 5 motivated individuals to join our home buyer program. Let's say you have 1,000 people in your database and you send a text blast to 1,000 people asking them, hey, we're looking for 5 motivated individuals. You'll probably have a good 20, 30 at minimum people saying, yes, I'm interested. And then your ISA would then call them and qualify them. And people are qualified, then go ahead and set an appointment with you or your lender. Again, that's a whole tangent we went off there, but that's a little, that's how agents that I know, the top agents that are doing it, right? So they're also going to save you time, and time is your biggest asset, right? It's a precious commodity that real estate agents and a lot of business owners don't have. And there are many moving parts to running a successful real estate business. And all of them are going to require investment of time and money. And in fact, the biggest return on your money, the biggest return on your time is going to be the inside sales process. So first of all, you need to have an inside sales process and make sure it's efficient. And then you can actually remove yourself from the process by hiring an inside sales agent. But converting leads into sales can be the most costly and time-consuming feat, right? Having an ISA ready to contact leads and actually having proper scripts in place, which we're going to analyze today, is going to be important. And I'm not just going to skim to the next couple, but you also increase sales and transaction volume. And there's been a research on this, but research has shown that teams and agents that use ISAs can actually have a 300% return on investment. And it can actually use, you can have the coldest of leads and turn them into the warmest of clients if you have proper scripting and knowledge of inside sales, right? So you need to make sure that you have inside sales locked down. Now, the way I always like to do this is I like to always build inside sales teams in-house. And I've done this in many different industries, all right? So I've done it in software, consulting, marketing. I've also helped real estate agents install inside sales teams in their business and help them recruit inside sales agents. And the most important thing is for the team leader to do it themselves before outsourcing. Because I've seen this happen many, many times where a team leader has a successful year or two and they start building a team. But the thing is that agents want appointments. And the thing is that if you don't know how to generate appointments yourself with internet generated leads, not regular leads and like referrals, but internet generated leads particularly, it's going to be very hard for you to pass on those appointments to your agents, right? Your OSAs or outside sales agents is what they like to call them. So I'm going to go ahead and cover this live call breakdown now. I'm going to be pausing a little bit and explain the thought process. But let's actually get into this because it's going to be very, very valuable for you guys. So let's actually go ahead and play this right now.
Oh, hi there. I'm looking for Wafa. Speaking. Oh, hi, Wafa. Calling from Lucy. How are you?
So whenever we call, we always want to address while we're calling. So we always want to address the person's name. And the reason why we know this name is because they came as a Facebook lead for a list of homes. And this list of homes, we actually got all the information in our CRM. And we called them. Now, one of the mistakes that this particular ISA made is when they sent over the list of homes before they ever spoke to the lead. And a lot of you guys have probably run list of homes ads, but I always like to use the list of homes as a bait to get someone on the call and then qualify them and then to the list of homes because we want to guard that list of homes. We don't want to give it to anyone because they're going to take it and run, right? So the list of homes is really a conversation starter. So let's keep on playing this.
So are you calling from where? Realty. What is that?
So the lead just threw objections like, what is this? What are you calling for? What's this realty? And a lot of agents would just crumble, be like, oh, sorry, I think I got the wrong number and cut it. And then they get frustrated. But here's this objection. Handler.
Oh, we're a real estate brokerage. I'm just responding to your inquiry on the list of homes for sale in country homes for sale under $330,000.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, do you remember clicking on one of our Facebook ads for that list of homes?
Yeah, I do remember, yeah.
So now the lead has acknowledged, yes, this is why I'm open to hop on a call now. Yeah, I remember clicking on the ad. Now the lead and the inside salesperson have established rapport. Now they're on the call with a purpose. So let's keep playing this.
Okay, perfect. Well, I'm just wondering, Wafa, if there were any homes on that list that you're interested in and would like to take a look at in person.
So the way that we teach our agents is we always say, hey, we don't want to send a list of homes, like I said earlier. We want to say, okay, so awesome. Now they're on the call today, Wafa. I want to ask some couple questions just to see if, we're on the process and I can personalize this list of homes for you. Are you open to that? And they say yes. So something along that lines, we want to ask them and tell them like, I'm going to ask you a couple questions now so I can personalize this custom list. But in this case, the ISA already sent it, so that's fine. Let's keep playing this.
Do you have you mean like a place, a specific, city, or it's all?
Well, yes, in that list of homes that we sent you, I'm not sure if you were able to take a look at it, but there are homes in the area for under $330,000. Was there a specific area that you were looking at?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So when are you looking to move, Wafa?
I was looking for, now I don't know if it's too early, October, but I don't know, do you think it's too early for October?
Absolutely. No, I don't. We have lots of buyers who are looking far out. They're starting their search now just to see what homes are available and to get an idea of what they want in a home. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
now, is this
So we just want to establish a time frame usually earlier on, and they told us a time frame which is a little bit further out, which is October. So the person was a little bit unsure as they were looking a little bit too early. But you can also usually cut the time frame down, but they have expressed interest and intent that they are looking to buy a home, which is good. We got one check mark there, right? So let's keep playing this.
Is it a townhouse? Is it a single house or?
So this lead is still confused as to what we're offering them, which was a list of homes, right? So they think it's like, oh, you calling me about a townhouse or like what are you guys selling, right? So let's keep hearing this and see what the IC says.
All kind of houses under $300,000.
Well, on that list, the homes that we provided you are all detached homes. However, if you're looking for another type of property, I can definitely help you with that as well.
No, actually, I am looking for a detached home.
Okay, and what specific area are you looking for a detached home, Rafa?
Kanata area.
Canada, got you. And what's got you looking to move to Canada?
Well, I used to live around there. Well, I used to live in Bayshore, and I like the area. And I have lots of friends and relatives there, and I actually really like the area. It's just, it's an area that I would like to live in.
So if you notice, something I like about this is like the ISA is very good at note taking, and she's just listening, right? So you don't, and it's something in sales where I always tell my salespeople, don't be like, yeah, it's just rude. Just sit there with silence, and also with silence, people talk, right? In sales, it's like there's an old school saying that says, whoever talks first loses the sale. So just sit there with silence and just take notes as you're calling, right? And people will start to say more and more. Well, like this one, right? I'm taking notes. She's like, where my friends and family live there. So I'm taking notes so I can relate that back on later on the call. But let's keep on playing this.
One day, and there's also the high school for my kids there that I'm planning to put them in. So yeah, a few things.
For sure. Okay, so you're currently living in Bayshore, and you want to move to Canada to be closer to friends. Is that correct?
Actually, I'm actually right now. I live in Gatineau. I used to live in Bayshore.
I see. And you're familiar with the area, you like it, and there's a high school there for your kids that you want to send them to, correct?
Exactly, yeah.
All they're just doing is they're reaffirming what the lead said, right? So that's all they're doing here. Just to confirm.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Well, like I said, the homes on the list that I sent you, they are under $330,000. Was that sort of the price range that you wanted to be in?
So in this case, like I said, the ISA has already sent the list of homes, but the way you could also ask is like, well, the advertisement actually said list of homes under 300K. I want to confirm with you, is that the price range you want to be in, or you want to go a little bit higher than that? Now we're going to establish the price range. What's your budget, right? And you always want to do it from an inquisitive tone, right? So that's exactly what the ISA did.
I mean, yeah, because I don't know in these days, like it's very hard to find a single house with that price, right? So for sure, like anything, like that's my max actually, because I can't afford more than that.
For sure, no worries. Have you actually spoken with a lender to help you determine what options are available for you?
I didn't, no, not yet. I didn't.
Okay, not a...
So this lead is pretty earlier on. They probably not even work with an agent, but they have displayed interest. So this is actually prime for us because we're avoiding competition, right? So let's keep on playing this.
Problem. If you haven't spoken with a lender yet, I can definitely have my lender reach out to you after we get off the line and sort of help you figure that information out. But in the meantime, right now where you're living in Gatineau, are you currently renting or do you own the home?
No, I'm renting.
You're renting, okay. And are you in a long-term lease or month-to-month?
Well, it's a 1-year lease, but I'm getting renewed my lease in October. That's why I asked for October. So I did give them that I might stay because I didn't find anything yet. But if let's say I find something, I can talk to them.
Of course, yeah, no, I completely understand, and you probably don't want to be, you don't want to be living there after your lease if you don't have to. That's why I think it's a great idea that you start your search now. So October is not too far out. And Wafa, I assume that you're not currently working with a realtor. Is that correct?
If I'm not sorry?
Oh, you're not currently working with a realtor?
No.
Like you don't have anyone who's helping you look for homes at the moment. Is that right?
No, I'm not. No.
So Here's how, like, most sales scripts, they operate in this way. This, like, build rapport. You tell them why they calling, then you establish that little bit of rapport there. Then you ask questions and you start qualifying the lead. After you qualify the lead, then you make an offer at the end. We're gonna make an offer as well, but like in this case, we're asking a question like, okay, what's your time frame? Okay, great. What's your budget? Awesome. Why do you want to move in this area? We want to just take notes here. And as you're doing it, you can actually punch in your CRM and take notes on the fly. But you can see that we're asking this agent now. They're not working with a realtor. They're looking to buy in October. They're not pre-approved. They haven't spoken to a lender yet, but they have explained interest. They actually definitely are in pain because they're actually, they're paying rent and they want to get into a home. So they're looking for a 300K home or below in a budget for a detached home. And we actually blurred out the area and everything, but that's just some information we're actually already gathering. And we've gathered all this information with about 6 minutes of call time, right? So we've taken a complete stranger. We've actually been able to see everything. We have their name, email, phone number. We have everything they're looking for, and we see where they're at. Let's keep playing this.
Okay, well, if I could help you find a home that's not yet on the market, meaning we avoid the competition and get you the best deal possible so that we can get you in Canada, close to your friends, and your kids can go to that high school that you want them to be in, is that something that you'd be interested in?
Yeah.
So you can just see what she just did there. The ISA took those notes and those personalized notes and made that line personalized for the lead, right? So people really value that. People value when you make it personalized to them, right? People value that this person's actually been listening to me. And sometimes people just haven't been heard like that, right? So it's important that you're taking notes here, right? Let's continue on, and I think we're about halfway through. So let us know if you have any questions down in the chat as well, and we can help you guys out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, for sure. So what I'll do for you then, Wafa, is I'd love to set you up with one of the top agents at our office. Would later this week in the evenings work, or does the daytime work better for you?
No, evening is better.
Evening.
So that's how you make the offer. Now, this is an ISA that works with the real estate team, and she was actually able to say, hey, one of the top real estate agents in her office, right? And she locked down. She just said, hey, does evening work? She didn't say, hey, are you open for a call? Because Wafa would have said, I got to talk to my husband. I got to see, we've been planning this. We just go right in the kill and say, what time works for you, right? Now, based on this, I've had chances also where the ISA can say, Wafa, what are you doing, by the way, right now? Do you mind if I connect you with the agent on the phone right now? I think they'll be a great fit. And I think, let's just say the agent's name is John. John's helped a lot of people just in your shoes before. Let me just double check and see if John is ready right now. Is that okay? Yes. Okay, we communicate, we just do a live transfer. But in this case, let's just keep on playing this.
This is better. Okay. And so we have, let me just look at our schedule here. All right, I have Friday at 6 o'clock at our Orleans office available. Would that be okay with you?
Oh, it's in Orleans then?
It isn't, well, yeah, I know that you're coming from Gatineau. Would you prefer to meet somewhere, say, downtown to speak with an agent instead?
Is it, do you guys work on the weekend or no?
Of course, yeah. I can definitely have someone meet with you. How about Saturday at noon? Does that work for you?
Yes, that's good.
Okay. So, whereabouts in downtown would you prefer to meet?
So, basically this call, now they're just confirming some details and everything, but that's what this call goal is, confirming. But that's how easy it is sometimes to set appointments with leads, right? And yes, there's a lot of other examples where people will throw more objections your way, but in the end of the day, if you just follow this question-based selling framework and you just really connect with people, that's most important. And some of the mistakes that a lot of agents make is they act too professional. Guys, people want to work with people. People don't want to work with a quote-unquote business, right? A business is actually a subset of people. And you want to remain, personal in this. And this ISC has done a great job with their tonality, with their mindset, with their positivity. I mean, she's batted 1,000 there, right? So she's done really, really well. Now, there's a lot of scripts you can use. Something I like to do is when I set the appointment, I always like to get the lead warmed up before the appointment. So I have a video sales letter, I have a free course to give the lead, and then I also set them up in a custom home search. So I'll say, awesome, Wafa. So I got you locked in this week at 4 o'clock on Saturday. Now, what I'm going to do right now, are you on your computer right now, or are you nearby your email? Perfect. What I'm going to do, I'm going to send you over a free training I did. And this free training is a video sales letter. It's also pixeled so we can remarket to the lead before their appointment. I'm also going to get you set up on a free home buyers course, Wafa. This course is going to explain the whole step-by-step home buying process. So you're going to get a lot of value from this. I urge you to just take a quick glance at that before your call here or your meeting here with John. Also, Wafa, after what you told me today, you're looking for a home for $300K. There's some great deals in the market right now. You also, told me that you want to look near high schools and your son. Okay, what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to find you some great deals because all buyers want great deals. I'll find some great deals. These deals also include foreclosures and distressed homes and off-market properties, which I think would really help you because we can probably have, some really good deals that other people are not getting access to. Would you be open to that? Like, yes, heck yes, send it over. So we're warming up all this stuff, all the leads, with all the stuff before they ever even speak to an agent. And that is what separates the best for the rest. And the video sales letters, it's like a 24/7 salesperson. So I talk about video sales letters on our YouTube channel. You guys can go ahead and watch those. But let us know in the chat if you found value in this kind of video. We can do more call breakdowns of how to call real estate leads. But this was something that we thought was really valuable and we share with our private clients. So speaking about private clients, if you guys want to go ahead and become a client or inquire about becoming a client at generateagentleads.com, what we do is we help real estate agents, teams, and brokerages generate leads online and convert them using proven systems. And the best thing is that our agents own their own assets. So we are not a company that owns everything. And it seems counterintuitive, but we're actually a marketing consultancy. And we help real estate agents, teams, and brokerages self-manage their ads and actually scale up. And we have dozens and dozens of case studies of agents that have done this all across North America. So if you guys are interested, visit generateagentleads.com. Do some research, get acquainted on our thesis and our process. Actually a 2-hour-long video, so it's definitely long. We talk about the whole process of video sales letters, how to use them in your real estate business. And if you guys found value in this video, go ahead and drop a comment down below. And see you guys in the next video. Peace.